and especially at an event with 301 people.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. So, starting off in game 1 here, loser semifinals. So, winner of this is going to move on to losers finals. Going to play against Ice Knight there. I mean, these two, they played a lot. We were talking about this before. They've played, what, at this point, 23 times?
Yeah, a little over, I think, yeah, 23 times, I think, to be exact. And the set count between these two is 320. But, you know, as you said earlier, Em, I mean, like, Solarose definitely has beaten ATATA a few times here. So it's definitely not, you know, a 0 chance.
Yeah, like, obviously, yeah, you know, having 20 losses against someone, not ideal. But when it's against the champ, everyone has a record, something like that. But to have 3 different wins, that's a different story. That's how you know it is more than possible.
Yeah, and especially like right now into the first minute of things, she's not doing too bad on racking up this percentage. Granted, it is Ness, and you gotta pay your taxes for that yo-yo on the ledge there, which is just kind of like the staple pretty much of like ATATA's Ness there.
Yeah, you have to get a lot more creative with your approaches towards ledge especially, because as soon as ATATA set up on ledge, snapping is not an option. That yo-yo will just knock you away and just keep pushing you away until eventually it kills you outright. But so far, Solarose losing that first stock, this is still a competitive game so far. It hasn't snowballed out of control, but ATATA is a very, very fast and very precise player. It is very possible at any moment he gets one opening and just starts running with it, and suddenly it's out of reach.
Yeah, and like to say the least too, both of these competitors have actually made a pretty good run through losers.
They have.
ATATA also falling early. Another yo-yo. Wow, that's just.
It's 2 for 2 for him.
Yeah, it's really dangerous, and it's become a threat this entire game. But yeah, they both made a loser's run to meet here into the top 4, which is so insane.
I'm really glad that you brought up the loser's run, because I believe it was going in, like, loser side of top 8. I believe I saw every single person on loser side was having a monstrous loser's run. I believe most of them started off in losers way before that.
Yeah, especially like Richer as well, and
yeah,
CRB.
Richer was playing out of his mind.
They've all had great runs.
And I mean, Solarose is the only one still going. Obviously, ATATA here, not nearly as big of a loser's run. Still a bit like, ATATA was in losers before top 8 at a Chicagoland local. I cannot tell you the last time I remember that happening.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not the one to remember that.
Not a lot of people could say like how many times they've not seen ATATA into a top 8, and none say less as well. Wisconsin's resident CRB knocked ATATA before top 8 into losers here, so they've both like equally kind of made the same path here.
That set was incredible. CRB played phenomenally.
Yeah.
Solarose actually beating CRB to get here.
Yeah, the irony.
Game 5 sets.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have to be feeling good if you're Solarose. Obviously, now you have to play ATATA, like, you know, the driving force of Chicago the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a strong 2-stock. Start game 1 here. But so far, considering the uphill battle, you know it's going to be anytime you're playing against the champ himself. You know you're going to be in for a fight. And so it's a good start.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you usually have to be really wary that if you get off to a really, really bad start, you don't get any momentum or anything going your way early on, you're just going to struggle the whole way. I don't think that was the case with Solarose. I think she played very well in that first game, regardless of the outcome.
Yeah. The only really like fault there was just like the first 2 stocks were gone by Yo-Yo, and then the last bit of it was like already her being in high percentage, and then to the Nair as well, just kind of dealt it in there. So, I mean, either way, if she could adapt this second game around and also bless that it's best of 5, have another game for some wiggle room here. So, if she can make these correct choices going forward, I mean, yeah, we could definitely see a different game this time. And I really do like the falling phantoms that we're seeing, because they don't exactly land on platforms, so they just kind of like shift through the platforms, and it, you know, it could also catch ATATA off guard.
Yeah, at the very least, especially when you're releasing these phantoms a little bit earlier, just forcing ATATA to have to respect that space you're controlling with them, as ATATA is going to take that first stock again. Forcing ATATA to respect that space and to give you just a little bit more wiggle room to get those fares out of your face, it's really needed.
Yeah, it's so difficult though, because, you know, he has this projectile PK fire nonetheless, which is, it does so much from like afar, whether it's like it creates a failsafe or if it actually impacts and does damage. With Solarose, I mean, the Phantom Knight, it does put you in a vulnerable state here, and ATATA is just baking a lot on these aerials, because again, like, in some way, like I guess like magical powers that Ness has, it creates disjoints in some way, so.
Yeah, there's
it's a
probably
little
some
brutal.
logic to that one there, but they don't consider that part when it comes to, you know, Cloud flying at you with magic right in front of them, creating disjoints on a actual, like, what, 9-year-old, however old he is? So
I don't know.
That's really
child.
cool. The actual child, but so far for this game too, so while she's down a stock, it is very much still in reach. She needs one good opening here to close out this first stock, and then from there just needs to slow down the tempo to play her game.
I would even say like a really good lightning kick here would do it, and like I've seen her get a lot of those sweet spot lightning kicks, and those feel so satisfying to hit. They really do.
Yeah, they feel great. The only thing is, Ness is so small. Getting those to actually land is so much harder than other characters.
Yeah.
He's just so tiny. Yeah, he's a big ass head, but the rest of him is so small.
Not only that, but he's also floaty, so he's able to just kind of like dodge so much and like air dodge through as well. Oh. Wow.
Oh, just a little bit of rage, and that back is going to take the second stock. Solarose starting to fall a little bit behind in this game. Still always doable, especially with characters dominating of a neutral and advantage presence as Zelda, but you have to get your foot in the door first.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, yeah.
I think that was the sour spot too, and it's still like full spike.
Yeah, I would have hoped so. If that percentage that ATATA was living at, I mean, that was just drastic. I mean, either way, again, she's still not far out. Got a nice little conversion there from the Phantom into the down throw.
Good damage.
It's a lot of good damage right now. So anything else really would do a lot of favors. I would like Solarose to play a little more safe, and I do also like the neutral beat as well because, you know, ATATA has the bat to combat against and like PK Magnet. So if you could play this maybe a little more conservative. Oh no. Oh my god, I was going to see a bat.
I was so worried if you were going to see at least 20% more come off of those down tilts there. One thing I'm really curious about, because I remember when talking with Yashil, another with Chicagoland Zelda before, there is some tech about getting the Phantom to spawn in front of Zelda. And I imagine for Ness in particular, that's going to be a really helpful tool to have. I don't know if that's really the case, or if it's just not, or maybe it's just technically not worth it. But it seems like something that could be a consideration as Solarose coming down to her last stock here. I mean, she's been able to get ATATA all the way down to his last stock of Game 2 here, so we're at least seeing a very strong improvement compared to Game 1. She's still got a ways to go. You got a large mountain to climb just to hopefully make this Game 2 close as it closes out, but that's now the third yo-yo kill we've seen?
Yeah. I wonder if even like neutral B could combat the yo-yo there. I don't think I've seen it done before, but I do kind of just wonder if it would do anything if neutral B was...
I don't think it will, unfortunately, no.
I wonder if like it would at least like even like retract the yo-yo, but I guess not. Like Ness is just that broken, which we know because Zelda is bottom tier, unfortunately.
Unfortunately not. As much as you think it is a projectile, nope, it's a straight up disjoint. So it's just an active hitbox there. So
if anything though, I mean, she might be down. She's not entirely out again. Got this extra game for wiggle room here. Going to small VF. I'm honestly like okay with this pick. I think Zelda's is good on the shorter kind of stages here. We haven't really seen a lot of platform missions though from Solarose. It's mainly been ATATA just kind of taking free insurance pretty much from those platforms, kind of reaching to those. And again, just the mobility that Ness is just floaty.
I think another thing as well is, oh, that's not going to do it quite yet. Another thing as well is being able to put a ceiling right above you, give you just enough comfort compared to these very big hitboxes of Ness, which are always an issue. My main concern though is going to be double platforms means that double jump cancel PK fires are going to be basically unpunishable on those platforms up there. So I wonder if maybe it's worth taking that downside. Oh no, that's not what you want to see. That was a disgusting parry there.
Oh!
I like the idea. I really like the idea there.
Yeah, a little bit of the bait option like that. Ready with the Phantom Knight and F smash, but again, ATATA just with the patience there on the corner and just gonna hang for a little bit longer.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, if that Naru's did not get out in time, that might have been the stock there. And
yeah,
that stock was pulled there. I think that might have been Raps.
Okay, yeah. Oh, nice back there. Okay, nice. Very nice. Yeah, a little down in percentage here, but again, I mean, Zelda's capable of it. She does have some strong hitting moves. I mean, we've seen, again, the upper connect into a confirm as well. Phantom Knight could take it. F smash is also very strong. Again, a really good lightning kick could do it. I would really like to see more of the chains here from Solarose, and we're going to have the up tilts kind of do that for us right now, too.
Yep, finding any opportunity to get some sort of string going just to rack up a little bit more damage rather than just getting these like small hits like here and there. Getting a good string with a large chunk of damage really quick within each other go a long way right now. But I mean, Ness is just able to nair out of most situations.
No!
Oh no! He just walked over.
No. That is so scary and unfortunate, dude.
Oh,
Dude,
that very easily could have been another TikTok clip there from Shen.
I was waiting for the magnet, honestly.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Was it worth it? Come on.
That was like 34%. I think that was that was so much percent from the PK Flash. Oh, the parry on the Knights.
Fight back. Fight, please. Oh god. No.
No. That's oh. You can't.
Oh my god.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Come on, man. Throw me a
can't do
bone
that,
at
man.
least.